Hello, dear children. How are you all? Hopefully, you all are happy, healthy, and excited for today's story. Without delay, let's begin. In a small village surrounded by green fields and muddy pathways lived a boy named Arav. Arav was quiet, gentle, and soft spoken. His parents were hardworking farmers who left early every morning for the field and returned only after sunset. Because of this, Arav often stayed home alone. The village children were very different from Arav. They were loud, playful, fearless, or at least they pretend to be. They ran around, climbed trees, swam in ponds, and teased Arav for being different. Coward, they would shout. He's afraid of everything. He can't even stay alone at night. Every word hurt Arav like a thorn in the heart. He never replied back. He would simply lower his head and walk away. Deep inside, he wasn't coward. He was just kind and cautious. But no one tried to understand that. Near Arav's house stood a huge old banyan tree. Its root hung down like tangled ropes, and its branches spread wide, covering the ground in deep shadow. For the past few nights, strange sound had been coming from the trees, soft cries, whimpering noises, and something sharp echoes. The villagers began whispering, "It's a haunted tree. A ghost lived there. No one should go near it." The children made it worse. They would point at Arav and say, "Hey Arav, you live alone. Aren't you scared of the ghost? Maybe the ghost will come and take you away." Arav's fear grew, not of the ghost, but of being laughed at. Every night, he shut his doors tightly and lay awake, listening to the sounds and praying for mornings. One weekend, Arav's cousin, Kabir, came to visit. Kabir was a cheerful, confident boy who believed in facing problems instead of running from them. When he noticed Arav's sadness, he gently asked, "Why do you look so worried?" Arav hesitated and told him everything. The teasing, the banyan tree, the ghost stories, and how everyone called him a coward. Kabir smiled and placed a hand on Arav's shoulder. "Fear doesn't mean weakness," he said. "Sometimes fear is just a question waiting for an answer." That night, when the strange sound started again, Kabir stood up firmly. "Come on, Arav, let's go and find out the truth." Arav's heart began wandering. His legs trembled. "What if it's really a ghost?" he whispered. Kabir replied calmly, "If we don't look, fear will always control us." With a small torch in hand, both boys walked slowly towards the banyan tree. The moonlight flickered through the branches. The sounds grew louder. Soft cries filled with pain. Arav wanted to run back, but Kabir didn't let go of his hand. They followed the sound and suddenly stopped. There was no ghost. Instead, they saw a tiny puppy stuck between the thick roots of the banyan trees. Its leg was trapped, and it had been crying for help for days. Arav's fear instantly turned into compassion. "Oh no, it's hurt," he cried. Without thinking about danger or teasing, Arav knelt down. Carefully, with Kabir's help, he moved the roots, freed the puppy's leg, and wrapped it gently with his scarf. The puppy licked Arav's hands as if thanking him. At that moment, Arav felt something new rising inside him, courage born from kindness. The next morning, the boys told the villagers the truth. When the children heard that Arav had done, they stood silent. The same boy they had called a coward had gone out at night, faced the fear, and saved a life. The village elders said, "True courage is not loud, it is silent, compassionate, and brave when it matters most." The children apologized. "We were wrong, Arav," they said. "You are not a coward." From that day on, Arav walked with confidence, not because he proved something to others, but because he discovered his own strength. The banyan tree was no longer feared. The puppy became the villagers' favorite, always following Arav around. And Arav learned an important truth. With true friendship and genuine support, even the quietest person can shine. Kabir returned home, but he left behind a gift greater than anything: belief in oneself. And this is all about our stories. Hopefully, you all must have enjoyed today's story. Please do share this story with your friends, relatives, neighbors, cousins, school friends, everyone. Do subscribe to our channel. And yes, our story is having some lessons. Let's go through that too. The very first lesson we learned: courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to face it. And true friendship gives us strength in our weakest moment. One more lesson we learned, that is, kindness can turn fear into bravery. And never judge someone's strength by their silence. This is the greatest lesson we learned. So, this is all about our today's story. We will meet tomorrow with a new story. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Lots of blessings.